How to stop overthinking. Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose via Fire. And I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about how to stop overthinking. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to use my life as an example in this message. You know what I'm saying? So I've been struggling with overthinking, man, for a long time, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like for years. It's like I'll be overthinking about so many different things. You know what I'm saying? Like a million thoughts running through my mind and stuff like that. And I know this type of honesty might glitch the matrix and it might glitch the solar system, but hear me out though. Like, I was overthinking so much to whereas I'm trying to figure out every single detail. I'm trying to figure out how everything is going to happen in the future. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, when you overthink, in a way, it's like you don't even trust God, bro. Like, it's like you're trying to see every single detail. Like, you're trying to see, oh, like this event is coming up or this situation is coming up in my life. Let me think of how everything is going to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it just ties into so many different things. Like, you want everything to be perfect. You want to see your way through everything. You start overthinking all these things, you know, and it's like you're going back and forth with the devil, because the devil be talking mentally, telling you like, oh man, like, it's not going to work out. You know what I'm saying? Everything is going to turn out bad and this and that. And then you're going back and forth with the devil. Like, you mentally arguing with the devil. But you got to understand, the devil can't even hear your thoughts. So it's like you mentally arguing with yourself. And the devil wins, bro. It's like a checkmate. You mentally arguing with yourself. He got you mentally arguing with yourself. Like, the devil would attack you with his intrusive thoughts. And every time you respond to those thoughts mentally, it's a checkmate from the devil, because he can't even hear what you're saying mentally. So it's like, it causes you to overthink, you know what I'm saying? And it causes you to just overthink and you're looking like a fool all by yourself. But I just wanted to get into the ways. It's actually just one way that really, like, I started using, and it just really like changed my whole life, you know what I'm saying? So let's get right into it, because, you know, some people, they don't be getting to the point, but let's just get right into it. I just had to give y'all the intro and stuff like that. But the way that I stop overthinking is that, okay, let me first say this before I even say that, is that there's so many things that you could put in God's hands, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times we forget that you could put things in God's hands. You could cast your cares onto God, bro, because God cares for you. So it's like, sometimes we forget that, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's so many things that you could put in God's hands, and overthinking is one of them. Literally, just wrap the whole entire overthinking, boil it up, and just put it in God's hands, bro. And how do you put your overthinking in God's hands? You literally just talk to God, man. You know what I'm saying? You could be like, Lord, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just put this overthinking in your hands, bro. And then boom, just let it go, bro. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's like, ask God to pretty much like carry your overthinking in his hands, and ask him to give you mental peace. And I'm looking at my notes real quick, but like, ask God to carry your overthinking in his hands and just let it go. And it's going to give you mental peace. Literally, I tried this like a few days ago, and I was overthinking about, man, I felt like I was just tired of the suffering and the pain. And I was tired of so many things that are going on in my life and this and that. And I just, you know what I'm saying, when everything, you know, those moments where everything just hits you at once, all the things that you went through over the years, they just hit you at once, like bam, you know what I'm saying? Then you just start overthinking about, man, you start overthinking about every single negative thing that happened in your life. You start like what's that thing called? Tunnel vision, tunnel focus. Like you start like really like focusing on all the bad things that happen in your life all at once. You know what I'm saying? It's like you could get in your emotions a little bit, and that's when you could start to overthink. But when I was feeling myself like just everything was starting to hit me at once, I was overthinking. I was like, Lord, man, I just put this overthinking in your hands. You know what I'm saying? I just put this overthinking in your hands. And literally, I just immediately, bro, I just felt like, bruh, I just felt like I wasn't even thinking about nothing for real. Like my mind became clear, bro. I'm like, so is that so? So anytime that I feel like I'm about to overthink or start overthinking, I could put my overthinking in God's hands. Because like I said before, there's so many things you could put in God's hands. You could literally put your anxiety in God's hands. You could put your worry in God's hands. You know what I'm saying? You could put the things that's bothering you in God's hands. You could put your emotions in God's hands. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this, bro. A lot of times we forget that, bro. Like you could literally cast your cares onto God and ask God, please, like, take this pain away from me, bro. Like take, you know what I'm saying? Take this overthinking away from me. And God will literally carry your overthinking in his hands. You know what I'm saying? So I'm picturing like a ball of energy, you know what I'm saying? God will literally carry that energy in his hands and just snap his finger and destroy it. You know what I'm saying? Because your overthinking could destroy you, but your overthinking cannot destroy God. God will destroy your overthinking, you know what I'm saying? God will destroy your anxiety. So when you cast all these things onto God, into God's hands, God could destroy those things so they don't have to destroy you. They too much for you, but they not too much for God though. So you get what I'm trying to say? It's like the overthinking, bro. I'm telling you, bro, like I started doing this. Every time I feel like I'm about to overthink, oh my gosh, my life is so unfair. Why is all the pain and the suffering, all the overthinking start hitting you at once? I'm like, hold on, bro. I put my overthinking in God's hands, man, in Jesus' name. All of a sudden, like, I don't know, bro, bro, this prayer, like, it's like a mental prayer that I pray to God. It just happens instantly. I don't even be overthinking no more. It's I just let go. You know, this is one of those prayers for me personally, in my personal opinion. It get answered like immediately, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is one of those prayers that gets answered immediately for me. I don't know for everybody else. Maybe for other people it may take a while for it to be answered. But for me, bro, I be like, Lord, I put this overthinking in your hands, bro. I can't carry all this overthinking on my own. Just like that, I just feel like there's nothing there. It's like I airdropped the overthinking in God's hands, and I don't feel nothing anymore. I feel empty. Well, not empty as in a bad way, but like empty, like I'm not thinking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm realizing like every time I'm about to overthink, I should be like, Lord, man, I put this overthinking in your hands in Jesus' name. And then like, I just let go of it. You know what I'm saying? Let go. Because sometimes we be trying to put things in God's hands, but yet we still trying to hold on to them. Just let go, bro. And then like after that, bro, I'm like, bro, I'm starting to experience peace. All the pain and the hurt that I was feeling in that moment, you know what I'm saying? Because don't you know that when you start to overthink and when you're going through all this suffering and all this pain, you don't even feel like praying anymore, bro. You'll be like, man, I done prayed the same thing over and over and over. Like that fatigue, bro. That fatigue and that tiredness, bro. You feel exhausted, bro. I've been praying about the same thing over and over and over and over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't feel like praying no more. But like all that, the reason why you don't feel like praying, the reason why you feel so fatigued and so tired, it could be because you're overthinking. You know what I'm saying? But when you really like cast your overthinking into God's hands, it's like now you feel like praying now, because you're not thinking about nothing. You're not thinking and focusing on all the negative things that happen in your life over all those years. You're not thinking about it no more. That's the root, bro. The root of the problem is overthinking. That's what the overthinking is, what's causing the fatigue. The overthinking is what's causing for you to be tired of God, bro. The overthinking is what's causing you to be tired of your situation. It could be the root problem. Now, sometimes you gotta get to the root problem. What's causing it? It's the overthinking. You thinking about all the bad things that done happen in your life. You thinking about all these things all at once. And by you thinking all these things that happen in your life all at once, it could cause you to start overthinking. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, like, bruh, I'm trying to tell you, I'm looking at my notes real quick. Yeah, like pretty much that's everything I wanted to say, bruh. Like, bruh, just put all your overthinking in God's hands, bro, and God will give you mental peace, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Trying to tell you, man. Trying to tell you, bro, like, when you put your overthinking in God's hands, bro, you might find yourself not overthinking no more, bro. Trying to tell you, man, for real. But that's pretty much everything I wanted to say, man. Peace.